What's up, y'all? We are back for another upgrade video. Today we're going to be pulling out this square tapered crank set, and we're going to be upgrading to the hollow body IXF cranks, new bottom bracket. And we're going to show you all the tools that you're going to need for this installation. So first, square tapered crank set puller. That's going to be going right on there. I'll throw the links in there for that. The new bottom bracket, bought this new Decus tool. Gonna need a 7mm hex key and a 5mm. Alright, so we're gonna start this off. First thing we're gonna do is remove these pedals here. We're gonna get these out of here. And hopefully... Alright, so now that we got the pedals off, we're gonna go ahead and remove this chain. Push down on that derailleur. Pop that baby off. Alright, so next thing, take our 8mm Allen wrench, hex key, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to pop this out. This is a normal thread, so we're going counterclockwise. Alright. Same thing on the other side. Once you get it going, I like these ones. Get that puppy out of there. Alright, crank ain't off yet. Alright, so this is where we're going to use our square taper crank puller tool. As you can see, these cheesy cranks, they just stripped right off on there. I don't think it was my fault. So first thing, we're gonna get this puppy started. Get that going in there. Alright, so we'll just get this in without the rest of the tool. Get that there started. Alright, now that we got that part of the square taper tool in, let's slide in the rest of this. So it hits. Someday. There we go. And that's going to pull the crank arm off. Alright, got the cranks off. Get rid of this bottom bracket. Nightmare. Just gonna slide that side of it out. Look at how disgusting that is in there. Hence the upgrade. This side, the ass backwards side. Yeah, it's filthy. I don't know what it is. Every time I'm doing videos, everybody and their brother wants to call me. Alright. Save yourself the work. You could even buy your bottom bracket set up. So there's all the specs on the original 73 left to right. let's get the new one in. Next thing we're gonna do, simple green and a rag. I'm gonna get that all cleaned out in there. All right, so we finally got that crank out, got the bottom bracket out, got it all cleaned up. And take time on the cleaning, but we came with spacers here. I don't think we need them. We're gonna try to fit it without. As you can see on this, you got a right and a left. So we're gonna grease these babies up. All right, so we're gonna use some Park Tool grease. And we're gonna get this puppy all greased up in there. Park Tool grease. Whoop. Give it the good old reach around. Right. Got the left side. Grease that puppy up. Just gonna get that started. You want to ease those in there. Let's get that started. And we got our drive side. You can hear the time bandits out there making all that noise. So I go backwards slightly till it catches. Oh, this part, yeah. This side is backwards. And that's how you know you got it on the correct side. All right, I'm getting a new tool. Came with some attachment pieces. Gonna just get that snug. This thing is super budget. And we're gonna get the other side here. Wipe that down. Get to the right fit. Here comes the time bandits. So that's going to be the 16 notch 44 millimeter for this specific bottom bracket. Onto the new crank arm. Once again, I'm going to grease this up. Old Calvin from Park Tool sent me some grease. Guy probably hates me. So, grease it all up.
And we're gonna slide it in real easy now. Real easy and gentle. What the fuck? Isn't it going in? Alright, so now that's greased. Real easy. And hold that back side so you don't pop nothing out. And just slide it right in there until you're all the way in. And then next thing, you want to make sure that you have that clearance. You're not hitting that chainstay back there. Alright guys, so we got the crank arms on there. And we got this funky little wrench end looking tool in our cap. So that's what's going to plug us in all the way before we tighten down our screws. You can get a screwdriver or whatever to tighten. I'm going to use this tool. There we go. All right. It seemed to have worked. If I break that damn thing off, I'm gonna... So now that we got that crank arm in all the way, pop that out. It's out. And I'm going to go ahead and tighten down our crank arm. Let's try to do them even on both sides until we're completely snug. Alright, I'm going to get my chain ring cleaned up, a little more simple green. The reason I use this and not freaking carburetor cleaner or any of that other crap is because usually if it gets in my eyes, I'd rather it be simple green than something that's going to make me blind forever. We're going to get all this crud out of here. Alright, just going to tighten down our chain ring bolts. And there's actually a little slit in the back of these. So if you want to get them real tight, just grab a screwdriver, flathead on the other side, and tighten those things in. Last thing you want is to be flying down the trail and have your dang chain ring come loose on you.
Alright guys, so we got the installation of the new crankset all completed. It works great. It's fantastic out on the ride, and one thing I will say is after I put that on, I started having a lot less problems with that rear derailleur. So I think something was loose in there. I'll show you guys this bottom bracket one more time. So all your specs are there. Could focus in on that real good. So if you wanted to go ahead and order something else, they're not expensive, but I think this thing was wobbling around in there. The bearing's pretty cheesy. You could see how gooped up it got. But yeah, so we got a ride and review video coming out, so make sure you're subscribed and hit that like button. And these IXF budget cranks with the bottom bracket, they're pretty sweet. So go out there, ride and enjoy. See you next time.